What's going on, too? Just got off work and I had to do this video. Had to. So, guys, it's a reason why, if you're at a startup company, it's a reason why, if you look on your left and right mirror, it's going to say the letters G.O.A.L. It's most likely going to say, if you're at like a mega carrier like Swift, CR England, CRST, you know the startup companies. So let's talk about what happened. So I was at the pilot, and this particular pilot is set up to where you have to go through the parking lot, before you get to the fuel island. So I'm watching CR England back. Now, when I first see this truck, I could tell this truck didn't been through it because he was missing his fairings on both sides, and his bumper looked like it was hanging off. So I'm like, great. So I'm sitting here watching this guy back. This guy is going through it. So he's about to hit one of the trucks. So I go ahead and I hit the air horn. He pulls up, starts backing again. He comes close to the truck again, hit the air horn again. Third time, backs up, about to hit the truck again. So I hit the air horn. So at this point, I'm thinking, yeah, he's going to hit this guy's truck. So let me jump out before he hits him, and then he's blocking the whole road. And yeah, so I wasn't about to have that happen. So I jump out. I'm looking at the guy. I said, man, you need to get out and look, because you about to have a bad night. So just get out and look. So he asked me, I'm just not getting this. I'm just not getting this. I've been out for about 2 months. I'm just not grasping the concept of backing. He asked me, could I back it in for him? I told him, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm not gonna do it. I can get it in the spot, but if I do it for him, he's not gonna learn, how to do it, and I don't want to be liable, So I'm like, nah, you good? I'm gonna help guide you. You good? Let's get it. So nonetheless, I eventually get him in, and I tell him, you just need to just keep practicing. And I told him to make sure you get out and look, because you came close 3 times, and before I approached, ain't no telling how many other times he came close. But I said, man, you about to hit this man's truck. You just need to get out and look. So that's probably what I'm gonna title this video, is get out and look. Anytime you're in doubt and unsure of where that trailer is, get out and look. Get out and look. Even if you're confident, you still need to get out and look, because it's all fun and games until you hit that owner-operator's truck and he's chewing you out for tearing up his equipment. So please, guys, get out and look. And by the way, the truck stop he was backing in, the spot he was backing into, it really was not a hard spot to get into. So I don't understand. Well, I do understand. Just by looking at his truck, I can understand and tell that he was probably a driver that was like rushed through training, and he's out here and he doesn't know what he's doing. If you're a driver that's been out here for some months and you're still not grasping the concept, you might want to go back and get some more practice and get some more training. There's nothing wrong with that. The backing is going to be your hardest thing when you first start, because anybody can drive forward. It's the backing. Now, some of these truck stops you're going to go to, it's going to be tight. It is what it is. If you go to like a Pilot or Loves that has like under 100 spots, like those old Pilots and Loves that have like maybe 40, 50 spots, a lot of them are going to be tight. Some of these truck stops, they're just going to be tight. You're going to have times where you just won't be able to get it in. It's a Loves that I used to go to a lot when I was OTR out in Tacoma, Washington. That Loves, I'm sure some of you guys know exactly which one I'm talking about. It's extremely tight, and I would always struggle backing in. I always would have to get help, and I had no shame in asking for help. I would get on that CB and ask for help. And if you've been there, you'll notice too, a lot of other drivers get help getting in the spot, because that truck stop is not designed for 50-foot trailers with a sleeper. It's really not designed for it. So that truck stop, you got to hit it at a full 90 degree. You need to be as close to the trucks next to you and basically hit it at a 90. And some of these other truck stops, guys, you're going to have to hit it at a 90. You won't always be able to hit them at a 45 degree. I know in school, they teach you the 45, but some of them, you're just going to have to be at a full 90 to get it in there, And it's okay, because some of these truck stops, you're just not going to be able to get it in, And this Pilot, like I said, it's a pretty easy it's pretty easy to get into. Now, some of these truck stops late at night, it might be 1 or 2 spots left. Now, usually in a case like that, if it's only 1 spot left, chances are it's a reason why that's the only spot there. And usually it's because it's too tight, or the truck in front of you, he might be parked out too far out in the street to where you might be able to get your trailer in the hole, but you're not going to be able to get under it because his tractor is too far out. Now, other times might be where if it's a truck behind you, you know, his tandems could be in the first hole. So part of his trailer might be in your spot. So that might be another reason why you can't get it in. This is why I've always said explore the truck styles. Now, once you gain some experience, you're going to know what spots to go for and what spots not to go for. Like back when I was over the road, I would never go for the spots on the end because you're prone to getting hit. You know, when people are making that corner, sometimes they're not watching their mirrors and their trailer might sideswipe you. So that's why I was always driving. I would never get a spot on the end. You know, I used to try to go for the spots to where only one person could park next to you and it might be a curb. Now, usually those spots are almost always going to be taken because those are like the best spots, you know. Especially if it's already somebody parked next to you, you don't have to worry about somebody tearing up your equipment, you know. But again, guys, make sure you get out and look. I want y'all to put that pride aside. It's okay if you need help. You know, it's going to be times where you need to get on that CB or just ask somebody to help you. There's nothing wrong with it. Put that pride aside. That 1 shot, 1 kill, it means nothing. Then, yeah, sometimes you might be able to get a 1 shot, 1 kill, but whatever. You don't get a bonus for that. Having to get help doesn't make you any less of a truck driver, you know. Whether it takes you 20 minutes to get in the spot or it takes you 2 minutes, however long it takes you guys. I've said this a million times, however long it takes you, it's just however long it takes you. All that matters is that you're in between those lines without tearing off the guy's hood mirror or his radiator. That's all that matters. So if they're laughing at you, let them laugh. You know, if they're making jokes, let them make jokes. But all that matters is you're in that spot. You know, don't let nobody rush you into a spot. You know, if they're in so much of a hurry, you know, let them go around you. You know, and like I said, there's going to be times where you might be tired and you're fighting to get it in. Now, if you've been at it and you just flat out can't get it, you know, you can either give up on it, find another spot, or just ask for help, you know. Now, usually, if the driver next to you is worried about you hitting his equipment, chances are he might get out and help you. Now, again, if you don't have anybody to help you, get on that CB, ask for help. There's nothing wrong with it, you know. Put that pride aside, y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next one.